Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Nick, and I am the local South Florida Uber driver. I'm local just because you never really know where I'm going to be in the next couple days, months, years. But I primarily work the South Florida market. And yeah, man, listen, shout out to everybody that's clicking this video first and foremost. But I'm gonna answer the question that you guys have been asking a lot. So, hey, if you still here, write down finally in the comments. I'm gonna talk about DriveWhip. So I already made a video, just kind of giving you the information of another company that you can rent with. I mean, a lot of people rent with Hertz. Again, no shots fired, but if you know, you know. Hertz charges, overcharges, and overcharges, and overcharges. And, for a lot of people, that's all you got, You got to do what you got to do. But the company that I rent with is DriveWhip. And now, let me just clear the air. The reason why I don't necessarily I didn't go fully in detail in that last video is because I already knew what a lot of people were going to say. So let's start off. Let's get straight to it. The first and biggest point is that, yeah, they are not in Miami. You guys know, I just said I am in the Miami, South Florida market. DriveWhip is from Maryland, is in Maryland. Their headquarters is in Maryland. So if you sign up with them, they have to bring their cars from Maryland all the way down to South Florida. So yeah, that's a big hurdle. That's a big issue for a lot of people. Then don't get it twisted. They are not here. They are not in this area. So again, you get a flat tire, you want to change your vehicle, you want to do whatever you want to do. Remember, they're not here. So you can call them, absolutely. But like I tell everybody, just shoot them a text. Text message is the best way to do it. Again, you do, but I already know a lot of people ain't trying to do that. But for me, I was like, I'm willing to take that opportunity. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? As long as you give me a car, I'm good. I don't care. I don't care about the customer service, because for me, when I went to the Hertz office over there in Miami by the airport, them people used to talk to you crazy. So I'll take a slow response, or I'll take, a small bit of back and forth over, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I know that at the end of the day, my issue is being resolved by a regular person. And people at Hertz, again, you might have had better experiences. I didn't. So that's number one. I already knew people were going to have a problem with that. The second thing is, yes, you got to give your social, okay? Yes, you got to give your social. The reason, as I've said many times, is with DriveWhip, the difference between DriveWhip and Hertz is that DriveWhip, you have access to the car. You have, literally, you use your phone to get in the car. With Hertz, you got the key card. And, I mean, it's a key, but, no. With DriveWhip, you are basically like an owner of that vehicle. You have access to the internal information in the car. You have access at your fingertips. You have a registration that you can use on pretty much anywhere. You have insurance that you can use pretty much anywhere, commercial insurance. You can use it on any platform. With Hertz, you're supposed to only use it with Uber. Again, I know there's people that do different things. I can't tell you what to do. I can just tell you how you're supposed to do it. You are supposed to only use it with Hertz. With Uber, because that's their partnership. And you have a requirement. With DriveWhip, the only requirement is you start your contract on Monday. Make sure you have your money to pay your invoice on Monday when they charge your account. Don't play games with them because they will remove your access. That is the only requirement that you have. You don't have to do 35 rides. They don't care. They are a rental car company. They just care, have my money and don't damage my car. You know what I'm saying? Like, and take good care of my car. Like, yeah, that's all they care about. They don't care about what you do during the week. You can not do any rides. You can just keep the car. As long as you're making your payments and as long as you're taking good care of that car, they don't give no credit, no cares about the car. And they don't care about what you do. Okay? So the second point is because you have to give your social. I already knew people were going to be like, oh, I'm going to give out my social. And I get it, like I said. So that's the second point. And the third point, I already touched it, is that they don't have a home base here. No home base here. If you're in the South Florida market, there is no home base here. They are not located here. Everything that you do is going back and forth through text message. Again, you can call them. You call them. I'm telling you the best means of communication is text message because they don't necessarily answer the calls. If that makes you feel, you feel a certain type of way, okay. Like I said, I'm okay with that because I understand that as long as I can communicate, I'm getting the information, resolving my questions. I don't care. I don't care if I have to text you, call you, send you emails. As long as you respond to me in a timely manner and we get the situation worked out, that's all that matters. And, so that's what it is, right? So for me, I don't care about a lot of the things that other people care about. Because at the end of the day, I rent cars, as you guys know, because I got into an accident. If you're still wondering, I have no updates on my car. My car is still in there a lot. So it's either I let go of my car payment and ruin my credit, or I keep paying my car payment. And yeah. So that is my situation. Everybody's situation isn't the same. So it's either Hertz or DriveWhip for me. And for me, Hertz charges me for my tolls. And I do a lot of tolls. I live in South Florida. We got the 836. We got Turnpike. We got a lot of tolls, man. And I can't pay the cost that Hertz want to charge me for my tolls, even when I got a sun pass. Listen, everybody is different. Everybody got different situations. I ain't trying to deal with that. So for me, the only option to rent a Tesla is DriveWhip. Again, everybody say different. So with that being said, let me show you the website. I just wanted to clear that part up because I know so many people are going to be like, well, but you did that. Hey, I didn't say you have to rent with DriveWhip. I'm just putting the information out there to let you know that there are other options. And again, you don't have to get a Tesla. There are other cars. They have regular cars. They have a lot of regular cars, actually. So, you know what I'm saying? And again, the last thing, there's a lot of demand right now. Because obviously I made a video, and Vinny Cuz, shout out to Vinny Cuz, we've been talking about it. There is a lot of demand. So if you apply and they don't respond to you, there's a lot of demand. Remember, they are located in where? Maryland. Again, they got to bring their cars from Maryland to Florida. South Florida to be exact. And they got to bring them down. And, they got a lot of cars here. So, again, I'm not saying that they're good business practices. I'm not talking about none of that. I'm just saying if they don't respond to you, understand, you apply, you're in the system, you're on the waiting list, good luck. But this is why I rent with them, and I have not stopped renting with them. So, all right, I'm going to show you the screen because so many people ask me how to sign up and stuff. So, yeah, let's do that. All right, so, again, first, you just got to go to DriveWhip.com. DriveWhip.com. Okay, so this is what the home screen looks like. So you can see, first and foremost, you can see you can use it for pretty much any gig platform. The next biggest important thing that Hertz doesn't do, they give you your insurance documents, okay? Let's take a look at the cars that you have access to. So Tesla is $399, the Model 3, what I have is $399. You see they got the Toyota Easy, whatever, that's that price. The Model Y is $550 a week. Now, again, they have gas cars. The gas cars, again, you're looking at the prices. So, you know, you don't have to get a Tesla. They may not have Teslas available. Again, you want to check out the reviews, go ahead. They got a blog. This is a legitimate company. But, yeah, just hit join now, okay? So, obviously, don't put my name here. Your name goes. So, I'm putting my name, Nick Williams. All right. You put your email, your phone number. All right. And then in this box, you want to put my actual name, Nicholas Williams. It's not who referred you, Nicholas Williams. That's it. Because I did. You didn't know about this company without me, you know, before I told you. So, you know, again, if Vinny told you or Mario or anybody else, put their name. But in this case, put my name. Okay. And then submit your application. Now, this process is fairly long, so don't get it twisted. It may not be super quick, okay? It may take a week. It may take 2 weeks. It may take a month because they have a lot of demand. Just look at, you know what I'm saying? Think about it like this. I have a car. Vinny has a car. Like, they have a lot of cars out. Again, I don't know their pockets. I'm just putting the information out there, but I don't represent the company. They don't give me any special perks. They don't give me insider information. I wish they did, because I would be able to tell you more, but they don't. They don't care about me. So, all I know is that they have a lot of cars out here. If you are in the South Florida market, again, I don't know what other markets they have, but specifically if you're in the South Florida market, and you see a Maryland plate, 9 out of 10 times, 9 out of 9 times, I'm just going to say it, that's a DriveWhip vehicle, okay? If you see the Maryland plate, it's most likely a DriveWhip vehicle. Now, you can talk to that person if they want to talk, whatever. But yeah, most likely it's a DriveWhip vehicle. The only other thing is, if you want a black vehicle, again, it is the same exact price. The only problem with that is that, obviously, the black vehicles are in the highest demand. Again, you want to wait for it, you wait for it. But I'm just telling you, those are in the highest demand. Like I said, you reach out to support, talk to them, they'll text you. You'll get a text message from a weird number, respond to it, talk to the guy. I think it may be Marlon. Whatever, talk to them, see what the options are. But I'm just giving you the upfront information, okay? So, yeah. All right, so now that you kind of seen what it looks like and how to sign up, I guess I can walk you through the process of what it's like to actually get your car. So, yeah, in my case, I've had my car since August. The biggest issue, like I told you, I haven't had any problems at all. The only problem I've had is when I just forgot about it, I had the wrong card on file, was that when you don't pay your invoice, they will shut your car off. So again, do not rent these cars if you don't have the money, because I can only imagine if you're like, I don't know, 50 miles, 100 miles, whatever, you're far away from your house and they shut the car off because you didn't make your payment, and it's like, oh, yeah, how am I gonna get home? Because they don't care. They don't care. So again, I'm just letting you know, if you're gonna do this, so I'm gonna cut to the video, but if you're gonna do this, please understand, on the day that you start your contract is the day that you make your payment every week, okay? Every week. You make it on Monday, and have your money ready. Do not play, because they will shut your car off and you will be locked out. So, all right, cool. Yeah, so I'll cut to the video. All right, guys, so I am here for my car. I caught an Uber ride over here. I'm at the Total Wine. I don't know if this necessarily will be there, but yeah. So with this company, they basically park the cars at random places because you got to remember they're still located. They're headquartered in Maryland, so I guess whatever, I don't know, whoever is actually like sourcing the cars, whoever is actually like bringing the cars to places and getting the cars washed, they kind of just park them at some parking lot where, of course, they don't, they don't have to worry about being ticketed on time or something like that. They basically just park them, so you can kind of see DriveWhip. You definitely can see DriveWhip. You'll kind of learn to look for that logo. Yeah, they have it pretty much everywhere. So you text the people, you text them, let them know you're ready for your car. And then once, they'll tell you, okay, it's a green light to go get your car. And then you got to come to one of these spots. I can't tell you where, because when I first got the car, my white car, it was at the Miami airport. And as you can see today, we're over here at Burlington. So yeah, let's just say the car is gonna be in a parking lot. Now these are brand new cars. Whatever they're doing, they have a bunch of cars, and they're getting a ton of them. But yeah, so on my way over here, I was basically getting access to the car. So it's nothing major, you just get like a little email saying that you've been granted access. And so they give you a location of where the approximate location of the car is. And then you just come to a parking lot like this and you're looking for a Tesla. So there was a Tesla over there. But yeah, I kind of found my car. And then when you get up to the car, all you got to do once you find your car is you got to actually like take pictures. So this is the time that you want to be very detailed. Now these are brand new cars. So again, I don't know what time you may be watching this video, but at least when I'm watching it, these are brand new cars. Like my car literally has 40 miles on it. So, it's not a lot that you need to document, but you definitely want to try to document everything that you see. Again, if you're watching this in the latter stages, and the car has more miles on it, it has some damage on it, it has other things on it, then you want to absolutely take pictures of that before you walk off, or in this case, ride off in your car. So you want to be very meticulous. But yeah, I gotta say the process was very seamless. Again, I didn't have nothing to worry about. Give you a location for where the car is parked. Like I said, it could be parked anywhere: Burlington, the airport, Macy's, wherever the case is. And yeah, they give you access while you're driving over. So they have you sign documents and stuff. They have you. They also give you your. They also give you your. Your access to the app. They also give you your registration and your. They also give you your registration and your insurance. So, you're pretty much set up in that manner. Don't worry about it. It's like a really cool process, really simple process. Like I said, if you're some of the lucky few, then you get a chance to get a brand new Tesla. Like legitimately, brand new Tesla. So I'm renting a brand new Tesla. Obviously it's renting, it's a little bit more expensive. I get all of that, but in this situation, it's brand new. You don't need a key because the app is the key. I'm sorry, I'm like literally by the airport, so you're gonna constantly hear airplanes going by. But as you can see, it's brand new, literally brand spanking new. So I probably got to go in here and set up everything. Probably got to get my profiles again and make sure that everything is set up the way I like it. Stay tuned for that setup video. I will make it. I'm gonna make a setup video and show you how I kind of deck out the Tesla for my rides. But yeah, pretty smooth process. So with that being said, that does it for me. This is the whole process. Again, if you like the content, please go ahead and hit like, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you're looking to rent a car, please do. You know, it's a fairly good process. Yeah, and if this video made sense to you, go ahead and hit a like, go ahead and hit subscribe. Talk to me in the comments if you have any questions about DriveWhip. And yeah, if it doesn't hurt you, check my links out and you are interested. I always have to say this, my other job is I am a life insurance agent. So if you're interested in getting life insurance, please definitely hit that link. It's a link in my description. Please hit that link in my description. We can talk about it. I mean, you know my face. You see me. If you're in Miami or South Florida, you kind of know I'm around. So I'm not a person that's going to scam you. I'm not one of those crazy people calling you over the phone. So if if you're in the market for life insurance, I can definitely talk to you about it. Hit the link in the description. But then other than that, I've been talking for a long time, and as you can feel in here, it's very windy. So yeah, I'm about to get in the car and take off. So all right, guys.